precision beat. Boo.
My mama told me I'm gon' be a star. My mama told me I'm gon' be a star. Mama said, 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 mama said. She said that I'm gon' be the shit, yeah, I'm gon' be the shit, I'm gon' be the shit, yeah, I'm gon' be the shit,
My Mama Told Me is definitely like this juxtaposition song where it's extremely hard, it's extremely aggressive, but at the same time very emotional, very inspirational, and it's like it just gets you hype at the same time.
Yeah, My Mama Told Me is just an epic, massive, inspirational banger. The whole meaning behind it is just to be a star and to own your identity and know your worth and know who you are.
It's really all about being motivated to just know that whatever you want to do in life and who you believe, in yourself, in your soul to be that, do it and kill it and be unapologetic about it. As I've said before, I'm very big on, the album cover, the single cover being an image or a visual that's very striking, that's very it has a certain presence and it's just memorable and iconic. And I was telling Nick, I was like, yo, if we had our baby pictures like from when we were younger to be kind of like the single cover for this song, as gritty and hardcore and explicit as it is, I feel like that would just be such an iconic moment. And then Nick was like, that's genius, let's do it. And there you go. And then literally it was funny that I literally asked Nick to find a baby picture or, just a picture of when he was younger, the same age as me, which were kind of, I think, like around maybe 4 in those pictures. And it just was so epic, splitting it and then having me on one side and Nick on the other side. And everybody was like, oh, this is such a cute picture, y'all look so cute, whatever. And then when they heard the song, they was like, oh snap, you know what I'm saying? But
honestly, what I would say to someone who thinks that the song is too explicit is just don't listen to the song, honestly. Just like there's movies that are rated R, there's movies that are rated PG-13, PG, G, you know what the title is before, you might see the explicit content tag. If it's not for you, it's not for you, and that's respected, but I feel like it's definitely, it's just really your own personal choice and opinion. But yeah, I would just say don't listen to it.
As an artist, sometimes you just have to say what you have to say and do what you have to do. And you also realize that not every art that's created is for everyone. And so I think that there just has to be a space and a lane for all types of art. And if it's too much for you to dissect and to digest, then you just don't, you don't have to eat it, right? And so I think that's where, for me, I just started to feel more freedom as an artist to just say what I need to say. And, let people know that not every Prince J+R song is for you, right? But it's for a particular audience. And most importantly, it's just the music that I wanted to create at the end of the day.
What I think makes somebody a star is someone who is just unapologetically themselves, who doesn't hold back, who goes against the grain, who doesn't just feel like I'm going to follow what everybody else is doing because I'm afraid of, looking crazy or people might make fun of me or people might judge me. And I feel like the people who are stars that really stand out definitely work hard. They go after what they want to do, their dreams and their goals, and they're just unapologetically themselves and they love themselves. And it's just very clear by how they move and by how they operate.
Do I ever doubt my own potential or star power? No. To be honest, no, I really don't. Because I think that in order for you to just live a life that's meaningful, that's powerful, that is going to inspire change and really be a force in this world, you may struggle with doubt every now and then, but that's also something to normalize and then literally wake up and say, if anybody's supposed to do this, it should be me. And so I think I actually doubt other people more. I doubt their, what they can do, how they're going to come through, and whether I can really trust them. But one thing that I know for sure as Prince J+R is that I have to have the utmost amount of confidence and real oomph in myself, because at the end of the day, if I don't really believe in me, how can I expect other people to also just jump on the bandwagon and just believe me blindly, right? And doubt may come through every now and then, but I think you have to normalize that and just remember that's a part of the process, but you got to just keep going and being confident and do what you got to do.
How do I deal with haters and negativity? Honestly, it's different. One day you might catch me in a wrong mood on the wrong day, and I might respond to you, and I might clap back at you just because that might be how I'm feeling that day. Other days, I mean, you could really say the most negative, worst things about me in the entire world, and I really could care less and would be completely unbothered and unfazed. So I think on one end of the spectrum, you do want to be unbothered by haters. You do want to be unfazed by them. And I feel like the way to be unbothered and unfazed by haters is just to be so sure and confident in yourself that no matter what anyone says about you, you're just so secure in who you are as a person that it's literally like irrelevant. Like you're actually like, I'm not even thinking about what other people are thinking of me. But then other times it is good to like really, something else that I do is I tap into maybe anger that I might feel towards people hating on me or whatever. And I put that in my music. I put that in a song and I respond and I clap back and I do what I got to do. It's just, you might just catch me one day like this and the other day you might just catch me on the wrong day.
Haters. Well, first of all, I want to say big up to all my I love y'all. I literally do. But how do I deal with haters or any negativity? You know what? I just simply normalize it. I used to be someone that I felt always like found comfort in being like popular and being liked and being like everybody's best friend and everyone always has good things to say about me. But I noticed that as soon as I kind of stepped more into being my real true self, it did bring about some level of negativity. It did bring about some level of criticism, hateration, whatever you want to call it. But I literally have said every single person who does anything in this life is going to have haters or negative naysayers, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't even matter if you're doing good things either. You're still going to just warrant that type of response. And so my advice to everybody is just to normalize that and not let haters or negativity cripple you, because you got to have tough skin. You got to just know that that's just the way the world works. People just stray more on the side of negativity and hate because love, positivity, that takes real strength, but it takes nothing to be a hater. But still, big up to all my haters.
Something that motivates me to keep going after my dreams in music and in general is just really trying to reconnect with why I do the things that I do in the first place, whether that's to inspire others because I love music or because I love creating things. It's something that always helps, like something that I can always go back to say, right, this is why I do what I do. This is why I love to do these things. And, if there's ever a time where I'm feeling like unsure or down or just low motivationally, it's something that you just have to dig deep and go back to tap into that energy of like, right, why am I doing the things that I do in the first place?